So today we're in with the new Yamaha T7 and we're just doing some changes to our one in the workshop. Up until now we've been running with these Barkbusters universal fat bar hardware mounting kits, and these are pretty good for pretty much every bike out there running fat bars. However, we've discovered there's a small amount of clearance here, often too small, so Barkbusters have kindly sent us the new Barkbuster T7 specific kit. When you get your kit, you of course want to make sure that you have everything, so Barkbusters supply you with a nice sheet here, has all your components, quantities and torque settings on there. So we are going to get started working on the right handlebar first. I'm not going to do both handlebars because once you know how to do one, they're the same. And we're going to see if these new T7 specific hardware kits fit a little bit better. Grab your bar ends, these new threaded instead of a self-expanding bar end, which I actually prefer, I think. So we're going to get those in the bike. Thread them in by hand first as far as you can. And then with your 17mm spanner, we're going to do that up nice and tight. The bar is always bending down. You definitely don't want to mount it on your bike like this, because that's wrong. Your countersunk bolt, and very importantly, your bar end weight and spacer. This spacer is a must-have. It makes sure that your bar end weight doesn't foul your throttle body in any way. Obviously, if you've got something pushing on your throttle body, you're going to have a sticky throttle, and that's no good. So we're just going to put those carefully onto there. Okay, so we've got our right hand backbone loosely fitted with the bar end mounting there, and you can just see inside there the spacer, and that gives us a good clearance between our throttle tube and our bar end mount to make sure there's no fouling going on there. One thing to note, they are handed, and because they're for a tapered bar, the radiuses are handed also, so you can see like that the radiuses don't meet and that will damage your handlebars. So you want them to match like that, and you always want these rings facing your top clamp towards the inside of the bike. Because it's a tapered bar, this end is slightly thicker than this end. Okay, so we have our Barkbusters loosely fitted now on each side, and I can already tell that these fit a lot better than the universal hardware mounts. We have nice gaps between the levers there, and the Barkbusters can align perfectly with the levers without fouling anything. You can see we've got plenty of space on our master cylinder there, which was a problem before. And if I put the bars onto full lock, you can see we've got far more clearance under here, which was a problem before as well. So we're going to get these tightened up now. We have good clearance on the tank and on the screen as well, which is nice. Good clearance on the levers and master cylinder. So I'm really happy with how these fit compared to the previous ones, and I would definitely say that it is worth going for the model specific ones. In fact, I would actually like to see this design on a couple of other bikes as well that Barkbusters do. So if you want a set of these, they are for sale online at www.rally-raidproducts.co.uk, and we have limited stock at the moment, but we'll be getting plenty more in over the winter. So all you T7 guys, look out for these.